Hello everybody, welcome back. Now I'm going to discuss about URL rewriting. In URL rewriting, we append a token or identifier to the URL of the next servlet or the next resource. We can send parameter name or value pairs using the following format. URL question mark name 1 equal to value 1 ampersand name 2 equal to value 2 ampersand. A name and a value is separated using the equal sign. A parameter name or value pair is separated from another parameter using the ampersand. When the user clicks the hyperlink, the parameter name or value pairs will be passed to the server. From a servlet, we can use the getParameter method to obtain a parameter value. What is the advantage of URL rewriting? It will always work whether cookie is disabled or not, that is browser independent. This is the advantage of URL rewriting, and extra form submission is not required on each pages. And disadvantage of URL rewriting is it will work only with links and it can send only textual information. So now I'll explain you in detail. In HTTP session, we have a major drawback. That is, this technique works, URL rewriting technique works fine if the cookies are accepted by browser. If cookies are rejected by browser, then HTTP session does not work. In order to overcome this problem, we got URL rewriting. In the case of URL rewriting, the session ID is stored in a cookie and also in the address bar. So the advantage of storing the session ID in the address bar is if browser is rejecting the cookies but still session tracking takes place. So in order to add the session ID in address bar URL, we need to add an additional method called encode URL method. So URL rewriting is nothing but HTTP session plus encode URL. But why all the real-time applications are using URL rewriting only? In real-time application development, the application developers are at server side and they don't know whether client browser is accepting or rejecting the cookies. But session tracking should work correctly even though cookies are rejected. In order to make session tracking correctly, URL rewriting is used. So how can we say that a web application is using URL rewriting or not? If URL rewriting is used, then on the browser address bar, we can find the following key equal to value pair in the address bar. So now I'll show you this URL rewriting with an example. First, create a dynamic web project for this URL rewriting. Then, inside the source folder, create a package. And inside the package, create two servlets with URL rewriting 1 and URL rewriting 2. And inside the web content, we have an index.html here. And inside the web.inf, you have the web.xml. So, the web.xml, inside the servlet, first servlet tag, the servlet name is URL rewriting 1, and the servlet class is URL rewriting 1. In the second servlet, inside the servlet tag, we have servlet name as URL rewriting 2, servlet class is URL rewriting 2, and the servlet mapping of the first servlet, the servlet name is URL rewriting 1, URL pattern is, I have given it as URL 1. And the servlet mapping of servlet 2, the servlet name is URL rewriting 2. And the URL pattern I have taken it as URL 2. Then same the welcome file list as we have index.html, you should specify it as index.html only. Then first the control starts from index.html. So right click on the application, then say run as and run on server. Select the Tomcat server, select the particular project URL rewriting, and then say finish. So the server is run. Server has started now. So once the server is started, okay, it is asking for the name. If I enter the name as Scott, and if I click on the go, then it says welcome Scott. See here the URL writing, even though the cookie is working or not, even if the cookie is disabled also, the URL rewrite, the session tracking will take place using URL rewriting. Why? Because the data will be sent on the address bar. This username equal to Scott is the key value pairs which are sent on the address bar. And if I click on the visit, then it says name equal to Scott. So this is about URL gateway. So hope you understood this. So I'll continue in the next class.